Hey, tribe. There are times in life where we can feel a little off as transitions begin to happen, seasons of life begin to change. Sometimes we just feel like we're grasping at straws and we like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The best thing that you can do for yourself is get some self awareness. A lot of times that we are going through things, we lack self awareness. And so we miss creating the map that we need to guide us to where it is that we need to go. So today, we're going to talk about how building self awareness can help you to build a better life for you. So let's dive in. So let's dive in. Self awareness allows us to know what's going on within so that we can create the habits that we actually need to help us to be better and to move forward in life, especially during times of transition. If you are currently going through a life transition where you may be getting married or you may be getting a new job, you may have been losing a job or whatever that transition is, or it may be a change in routine. Maybe you went from working the night shift to the day shift, and it is a hard transition. Maybe there are things that are going on in your life that is screaming for change, like nothing is working anymore. The original schedule that you used to have and the habits that you have are not producing the results that they used to. So now would be the perfect time for you to check in with yourself. I think a lot of times we almost fear checking in with ourselves because do we really want to know what we really think? You should. We have to know what's going on in the inside so that we are able to express ourselves and get it out in the open so that we know how to address things. We can't run away from addressing the issues and the transitions of life. The best thing that we can do is go through it. A lot of times we try to go over it, we try to go under and around it, and life just doesn't work like that. We have to be prepared to actually go through things. And the best way for us to prepare is for us to get some self awareness. We want to know what's going on. And that's why I had created the self care guide because I want us to be able to dig deep. You know what I mean? And like, actually see what's really going on because a lot of times the things that we think are just crazy and we're like, oh, I really don't want to know what I think about this. And then you find that it's not as bad as you thought. You making a mountain out of a molehill. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to continuously live our life like that. It is important for us to check in quite often with ourselves. I would even say at least quarterly, because as the seasons change, so do our moods, so do how we approach life. Like the way that you approach your goals in the spring and the summer are totally different than how you do in the fall and the winter. And that's because we know as we are with nature, in spring and summer things are growing, the harvest is coming, it is preparing, so it is the time to move, so and do all the things that we need to do. And then when fall and winter comes, it is time to reap the benefits of what we've done, right? We must reap what we sow. It's time to relax, it's time to rejuvenate, it's time to renew our minds and prepare for the next season that's ahead. Which it always boggles my mind why, there's this thing, January 1st, everybody trying to go into the gym and stuff like that. And to me, that's probably one of those times where you should already be in a habit like that. You don't want to be trying to start something because that is a rest time. That is a rejuvenating time. If anything, the exercises that you should be doing should be things that are kind of easy on the body and stuff like that. I mean, this is just me talking now, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know about y'all. When it's cold, who trying to go outside? If I'm working out, it better be in the house. It's too cold for all that. I'm not trying to deal with that. And then in the summertime, we want to do more. The sun is out longer. So, of course, we're rejuvenated and we're ready to go, go, go. That's why the springtime, like around March and stuff like that, is one of the best times to transition into new and more strenuous types of goals because you have the energy to do it. You know what I mean? So, We want to take a look at those things, but you don't know that until you actually take a look at what is your rhythm. What kind of rhythm do you have in your life, in your habits and your daily routines? But we have to know when it's time to change. When it ain't working, if it's broke, you better fix it. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we know good and well, like right now, it is time to think about what habits we need to change and what are some of those things that we need to do so that this transition from summer to fall can be easier for us. So now that we know it's time for a change, it's time to ask ourselves what needs to be changed, what needs to be readjusted, what habits do I need to drop, and what habits do I need to pick up right now. We want to make this transition as easy as possible. But not only that, we want to make it a fulfilling transition. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we do things because it's trendy and it just seems like the right thing to do. But you have to know yourself. And knowing yourself is why we take the time to do these journal prompts and things like that so that you know what is going to work best for you so that you are the most successful. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. What is going to be best for you? And until we ask ourselves these questions, we won't know the answer to the question. So make sure that you're asking yourself, what is it that needs to be readjusted? What are some things in my life that I need to change? And be honest about what that looks like, and be honest about the transition that you're going through, because sometimes, especially as women, we just go right through it like, well, okay, this is what we finna do. It's like it's almost like moving. Like moving is one of the most annoying transitions ever. I can't stand moving. I don't know about y'all. Like it is one of the most stressful transitions because it's like, okay, it's nice. Yes, I'm about to go into a new home, a new apartment, whatever. That's going to be wonderful. But you got to think about clearing out the old, making sure that you're taking what you actually need with you and not just taking a bunch of junk with you. You have to look at, well, what does this new space need? How can I make this space more of who I am right now? It is the same way in life and with our habits. It's almost like moving. As we transition, you know, you got to go through it. Like I said, like you can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to avoid it. Avoiding it is not going to get you where you need to be. And you'll be even more frustrated because you didn't take the time to focus on what you needed to so that you can have better habits and be better for yourself. So think about the things that need to be adjusted or taken out and write those things down. And lastly, now that you like, okay, I know what I need to do. Now let's write down all of the things that we would like to do. What are the things that you want to transition into so that you can have a strategy and a plan ready to implement so that you can implement it immediately. Once you know the plan, all you got to do is execute. It's all about application. We're not just doing these things just as a nicety to do and oh, look at my beautiful plan, but it ain't nothing if unless it's being executed, right? So make sure you're listing out all the things that you would like to do and all the things that you know that will help you in this transition so that you can begin to implement these things so that it will help you to feel better as we get ready to transition into this fall season. And don't forget, when you want to dig deeper, go ahead and grab my self-awareness guide. It is located in the description box. It'll help you to really dig deep and ask the deep questions that we need to be asking ourselves so that it'll make this transition easier. Use it in a time where you have about 30 minutes to yourself so that you can actually write the things out and you can be like, okay, this plan is a lot easier than I thought. Don't make it harder than what it is. It ain't a mountain, it's a molehill, okay? So don't forget to grab that down in the description box. And if you are new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy personal development content, reviews, and lifestyle vlogs, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Come join the tribe here. We have a good time over here. I have a lot of fun, trust me. We be having a ball down in the comments. So come and join the tribe. Share this video with someone who needs it. And I hope that this was helpful to you. If this been helpful, let me know down in the comments what has been helpful for you. Okay. And I just love you guys to life. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.